Hey y'all, you remember when back to front connectors started getting popular when MSI released their Project Zero micro ATX motherboard for AM5? Well, it looks like they're expanding that design to the newer platforms. Let's get into this. Everyone's your boy Tech back again with some more tech news. Hope you enjoy a good start to the week so far. Now, want to bring this to you when it was fresh in my mind. You remember a while back when AM5 first hit the market and back to front connectors were starting hitting the market mainstream? MSI was the first, I believe, to come to the market with their own version of BTF, aka back to front connector motherboard, but it was called Project Zero. It was based on a micro ATX form factor for the motherboard size. And everyone loved it. It was nice. It got good reviews. It was very convenient. You could have like a whole micro ATX build while you hide the wires from behind the motherboard, so that most of the wires will be hidden out of view. Well, now it looks like, I guess they're taking the feedback that the community was giving them, because now they're expanding this BTF format to the newer platforms, both on Intel and AMD. On Intel, they're coming out with a B860M Project Zero, and they're on the AMD front, they're also releasing a micro ATX version, and this time around, a regular ATX form factor. So again, two types of form factors for the AMD side, and so far is only mentioned about micro ATX form factor on the Intel side. For the AMD side, it's going to be called, the two that I'm going to mention is called the MSI Pro Series B850M, which is a really nice clean motherboard. It's silver and black, primarily silver in the back and the front, silver heatsinks, all the good clean, very clean aesthetic. And then I have the ATX version, the bigger brother of it, called the MSI B850 Gaming Plus PZ. So both the micro ATX are going to end with PZ, and the regular ATX form factor is going to end with PZ. So the full name for the micro ATX would be B850M Pro PZ, which is the Pro Series line they have, and the ATX form factor is going to be called Gaming Plus PZ. If you haven't already guessed already, PZ is their abbreviated version of Project Zero. So instead of writing it out on actual motherboard heatsink like they did in the original iteration, they're actually abbreviating it now in the actual naming scheme, and it's easier to remember if you ask myself. It's my own opinion, because Project Zero is not a long name, but saying PZ is kind of like a little quick shortcut way of saying it. I know it sounds weird at first, but it's kind of cool that I kind of implemented a short abbreviated format of the names for these two motherboards. No, I don't think they hit the market yet. I believe the ATX farm has hit the market. I'm not sure about the micro ATX. I'll double check, but you all could just look at your own leisure and see through the article to see if there was any listings or any examples. But if they have released them both already, that would be great news, because a lot of people are getting kind of attracted to the whole hidden connectors kind of thing. And a lot of people are making builds around those hidden connector clean aesthetic looks now. So y'all can do your own research. Hopefully they won't charge arm and leg for them, because you know when people get these fancy gimmicks or iterations of different motherboards, they want to charge you more than they need to charge you for these fancy, features. However, they have no set date yet. They didn't even mention the release date yet. Hence why I said y'all should just do your research yourself. But if they have, that would be great, because I know some people are looking for like white and silver aesthetic. So both these motherboards will be good, because both of them have silver in it. The Gaming Plus PZ ATX format has like all silver, just like the Pro Micro ATX one, but has like a little teal or blue accents all over the heat sinks on the motherboard within the silver. So it's kind of like a heatsink blue silver kind of look for the ATX format. There are not any announcement yet for bringing them to the X870 and 870E chipsets, which is the more pricier ones that have more of the connections and features and stuff like that. But you don't want to, you want to take baby steps when you're diving into something that's kind of new. So I appreciate, I wasn't even expecting to release two at the same time, or plan to release two at the same time. Usually get one or two, because in the original one, that's the only one to release for the initial launch of AM5. They had no other BTF ones outside of the Project Zero Micro ATX motherboard B650. So I'm surprised they actually do a two for this time. It's kind of cool, more options, I guess, in the market space. Hopefully the more options you get from more of these manufacturers, they decide to do this BTF connection setup, It will help stabilize the prices somewhat, hopefully, because some motherboards, people do be price gouging and stuff just for some gimmicks or just because they're like high demand for that particular model of motherboard or whatever. So hopefully they don't do us dirty as far as charging too much for something that's just a connectors in the back. But y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all think about them expanding the Project Zero lineup to both ATX and Micro ATX as well as Intel. Let me know if y'all are either platform, either AMD M5, AM4, or if y'all on Intel, the recent Intel platform. Until then, this is boy Lock Tech signing out.